When you purchase the mini tree mounting system, this is what you'll receive: a bottom hub, a top hub, 4 bottom outside pieces, a jig for drilling the alignment holes on the bottom outside pieces, and the star assembly, which is the front plate and the backer plate. To begin assembly, you'll want to first assemble your mini tree with all your pixels. Once that's done, you need to get the inside diameter at the bottom of the tree. So the big circle inside diameter at the bottom of the tree, measured roughly a ½ inch down from the lip of the mini tree. That is because when you insert ½ inch EMT into the bottom hub, like so, you will want this distance end to end to be matching that inside diameter about a ½ inch down from the bottom of the tree. That is because that's the depth that this is going to sit at, and this will sit inside the tree. And once you have that measurement, subtract 1 3/16 inches for the center hub distance and then divide by 2. This will be the length needed for each of the 4 EMT arms. After the pieces are cut, insert them into the hub like this. Right now they're just dry fit. You see, once the assembly is complete and everything is right, you can drill a hole in here and tap the EMT. I usually use about an 832 drill and tap for this, so I'll drill tap 832 threads and then put an 832 machine screw into that. About a ½ inch length is all you need for that. Once this is done, we're going to get this right side up here, and we're also going to insert the bottom outside pieces like this all the way around on all 4 sides. Once this is done like this, what we're going to do next is go to the mini tree itself and dry fit the assembly. Now that the tree is sitting upside down, the next step is going to be taking the bottom assembly and just setting it into position. Now you can orient this any way you want. In my case, the front's here and I kind of have it going at a 45 with a cross pattern, but you can do whatever you want. It's all the same thing. Next, you'll take your alignment jig, align this over one of the holes. You'll see it just matches right up, and then I take a small screw. In this case, this is a number 6 by ½ inch sheet metal screw, and I just stick it in the hole and screw it snug. Once that's done, take a 7/32 drill bit, and you'll put this in your drill and use those 4 holes, and you're just going to drill this and drill all 4 holes to allow the zip ties to pass through. Once that's done, disassemble, and then you're going to want to zip tie this into position. So I'll take one zip tie, we'll just stick it through here like so. Tighten it up. Go to the next one. Tighten, and then we're just going to cut off the excess. Now that that's done, take your alignment jig, go to the next hole, repeat the process all the way around of drilling your holes and zip tying the mounts into position. What you'll find is that when all 4 mounts are into position, this really isn't going anywhere. You almost don't even need to put these screws to secure the EMT conduit. Just the shape itself will keep it from getting loose. But it's probably not a bad idea, at least in the center, to drill holes through the EMT. Now you can use whatever you want here. You can use a sheet metal screw like a number 6 or a number 8. In my assembly that I have, I drill and tap these for an 832 size machine screw, about a ½ inch length, and just drill directly through that and its threads into the EMT conduit. So now that that's done, the next step is going to be to rotate this over and do the assembly of the top. With the mini tree positioned right side up, now it's time to install the top hub. Now the top hub has three features. First off, it's tapered to match the tapered shape of the mini tree. Secondly, we have this large hole in the back, and that's big enough to allow you to pass a pigtail through for connecting your star. And third, we have this hole here which passes all the way to the center, and that allows you to use an 832 thread by 2-inch long machine screw that you can tap into the EMT. And that allows you to secure the EMT to this hub so it doesn't go anywhere. Now to install this, it's really easy. First, you're going to feed the pigtail through, kind of push this vertically and push it through. Now on a warm temperature day like today, this goes through very easily. On a cold day, you may have to fight this a little bit or warm this up with a heat gun gently so that it slides through nicely. Once it's in place, now we can secure it. My preference is using these sheet metal screws to secure the mini tree to the top hub. They're a 1/2 inch long and they have a wide head, so there's a lot of surface area that holds onto the side of the mini tree. You'll notice as well there are holes on this top edge, and I use those same holes for inserting the sheet metal screws. The exception is the one hole here on the left side when viewed from the back, and that's where the machine screw will go all the way in to the center of the EMT and hold the EMT in place. More on that in the next step, but right now what's important is we want to make certain that we line up this hole with an existing hole on the back here. That way it just makes things easier. So we'll line it up, and you stick your finger in the back and you want to pull up on the hub to get it kind of snug with the top. Now it may not sit exactly flush with the top, but you just want a snug fit and level fit. And then I would recommend pre-drilling for your sheet metal screws. Now I've already pre-drilled to make this a little bit easier, but it's still going to be a little bit of work to try and get it started. So you just want to get this started while pulling up, and then you will secure it. And move on to the next one. You go all the way around, and once that's done, then we'll work on getting this machine screw set up to go into the EMT. Now we have all the sheet metal screws in place, leaving an open one right here where our machine screw will go inside. You may need to enlarge this hole or relocate it, but now that we're at this step, you'll take your EMT conduit, and this one is taller than the tree, probably by about 7 or 8 inches. We want to err on the side of being a little too long here, and then we can trim it to size once we figure out the height for the topper. So you'll take this and just slide it through. Be careful not to pinch any of the wires. And you're just going to slide it all the way down. And you'll slide it through the hub at the bottom. And you want that to be flush with the hub on the bottom. Once that's flush with the hub on the bottom and it's solidly in place, that will mark your height, where you'll want to take a drill bit here and we'll drill through this hole just to score on the EMT here. So we want to score where that screw here is going to go. Then you'll take this out, and this would be where my score would be, and now I'll drill all the way through it and tap this for an 832 thread. Now you can use whatever size thread you want. You could go bigger or smaller, but I think 832 is a good size for this application. So now that we have this drilled and threaded for 832, slide this back in, go all the way down through the bottom hub, and now you can take this screw, this machine screw, and screw all the way through here into the EMT, and this EMT will be secure. Now we'll prep the star for final assembly. The hardware needed is 1 1/4-20 by 1/2 inch long screw, 2 832 by 1 inch long machine screws, and 2 832 nylon lock nuts. The nylon lock nuts fit into the holes on the back printed part for the star, but you'll notice it's a very tight fit. So what you do is take a screw, put it through the opposite side, and thread it into the lock nut. You'll need a pair of pliers or something to hold on to the nut, and you're going to screw it down, and once you start to get close, then you'll want to line up the nut so that it fits into the space on the star. So once I kind of feel it getting snug here, I'm going to turn this over, and so I want to line it up so that it fits the opening, and then start screwing it down. And you'll notice here, once I get my finger out of the way, that as I keep tightening this, it's pulling that lock nut into position so that it's basically flush. That's good enough. Now you can back out the screw and repeat the process on the other side. Now that that's in place, we'll turn our attention to the front of the star. You'll take your front plate and place it over the front of the star and try and line it up. I just use my eyeball, but if you want to get more precise and draw a vertical line and line up the point and the notch on there, that's up to you. But once I get it positioned so that it is vertically straight, you're going to take your drill and drill through the coro for these two holes that you will then insert your 832 machine screws through. So now we'll insert the front through, both of those. Then we can turn it over to the back and take your back plate and line up those screws with lock nuts. Get them started here. And I'm just going to turn this over and tighten them down. You just want to get them snug. You don't have to get them overly tight, but you want it snug so it's not going to go anywhere. Starting to cinch up on me. That looks pretty good. So we have them snug. As you can see, it's nice and tight. This is secure. It's not going anywhere. Very strong assembly for the back of the star to hold that up. The last step will be to take the 1/4 by 1/2 inch screw, and you're just going to get it started here in this hole in the back. And all we want to do is get it started, because we still want to be able to slide your EMT conduit here when we fit the star on top of the tree. So anyhow, that's it. The star is now complete and ready for final assembly. The final step is figuring out how high you want your star to sit above the mini tree. The 3D printed part on the back of the star slides over the EMT conduit, and the height is determined by how much EMT you have exposed above the top of the mini tree. In this case, I have 6 inches of EMT exposed, and I think that's a pretty good height for the star, but you may want your star to sit higher or lower, so I would recommend starting with 7 or 8 inches and working your way down from there. So to slide the star on, simply just line it up over the EMT, and it just slides into position till it goes down all the way, and then take a step back and look at it. Whatever looks good to you, go with that height. In this case, as I said, I have it set at 6 inches. So I'll just rotate the tree so we get a better look at the back. And what you want to do is just make certain that the star is facing forward, centered at the front of the tree, and then tighten down the set screw. Just don't go too tight, because you don't want to strip out the threads in the 3D printed part. And then once that's done, you'll just make your connections on your pigtails. And once the connections are done, they can just slide into the opening. And that's it. It's done. Nice and secure. It's not going anywhere. And you're ready to install this in the yard. To do that, you'll use 1/2 inch rebar, and I like 3 feet in length. That gives me 2 feet in the ground, 1 foot above ground, but I have pretty heavy clay soil, so that holds really well. Your soil may be less strong, so you may want a longer piece of rebar, but all you do is stick the tree with the EMT directly over the rebar, and that's it. It's secure. There are these little tabs on the sides, and they have a hole in them that you can use to put a nail or a landscape stake in, just to keep it from rotating in the wind. But honestly, I didn't find that to be a big issue. in this last season with them, because I did half my trees with stakes, half without, and there was no difference in how they handled the wind. So those are really optional. That is the mini tree mounting system.